Hello and welcome to the vocabulary class for everybody, for every level. We are here to learn English together. So join us and subscribe to improve your vocabulary. So let's start our journey. Lesson 1. Place. Home. Home. The house, apartment, etc., where you live, especially with your family. For example, this is a beautiful home. School, school, a place where children go to be educated. For example, the children are at school. What did you learn in the school today? University, university, a place where people study for an undergraduate or postgraduate. For example, she teaches at the University of Liverpool. Library, library, a building, room, or organization that has a collection, especially of books for people to read or borrow. For example, the library has 3 levels. Museum, museum, a building where objects of historical, scientific, or artistic interest are kept. For example, the Natural History Museum. Hospital, hospital, a place where people who are ill or injured are treated and taken care of by doctors and nurses. For example, he is critically ill in hospital. Airport, airport, a place where aircraft regularly take off on land, with buildings for passengers to wait in. For example, this is a very big airport. Hotel, hotel, a building where you pay to have a room to sleep in and where you can sometimes eat meals. For example, we stayed in a hotel on the beach. Stadium, stadium, a large closed area of land with rows of seats around the sides and often with low roof, used for sports, events, and musical performances. For example, the opening of a new national stadium. Church, church, a building for Christian religious activities. For example, the town has 4 churches. Mosque, mosque, a building for Islamic religious activities and worship. For example, the east wall of the mosque is covered with a beautiful mosaic. Temple, temple, a building for religious activities of Hindus and Buddhists. For example, the roof of the temple was held up by a row of thick stone columns. Restaurant, restaurant, a place where meals are prepared and served to customers. For example, smoking is not allowed in this restaurant. Bank office, bank office, an organization where people and businesses can invest or borrow money, change it to foreign money, and etc. For example, I need to go to the bank at lunchtime. Fire station, fire station, a building where fire engines are kept and where firefighters work. For example, the plan also included a working farm and a fire station. Gas station. Gas station. A gas station is a place where you can buy fuel for your car. For example, there is no gas station near here. Factory. Factory. A factory is a large building where machines are used to make large quantities of goods. For example, the factory supplies electrical components for cars. Cinema. Cinema. Movie theater. Movie theater. A theater where people pay to watch films. For example, he was well known for his work in the cinema. They walked to the movie theater. Zoo. Zoo. An area in which animals, especially wild animals, are kept so that people can go and look at them or study them. For example, how about the trip to the zoo this afternoon? Farm. Farm. An area of land together with a house and buildings used for growing crops or keeping animals as a business. For example, she spent the summer working on a farm. Palace. Palace. A large house that is official home of a king, queen, or other person of high social rank. For example, Buckingham Palace is open to the public. Castle. Castle. A large, strong building built in the past by a rural or important person to protect the people inside from attack. For example, we visited an ancient ruined castle. Gym. Gym. A place or club where you can go to exercise using machines, weights, and other equipment. For example, I go to the gym twice a week. Park. Park. A large area of land with grass and trees, usually surrounded by fences or walls, and especially arranged so that people can walk in it for pleasure, or children can play in it. For example, I let the dogs run free in the park. Shopping mall. Shopping mall. A large, usually covered shopping area. For example, she went to the shopping mall last day. Post office. Post office. A place where stamps are sold and from where letters and parcels are sent. For example, she collects her pension from the post office. Police station. Police station. The local office of the police in a town or part of the city. For example, he was taken to the police station for questioning. Cemetery. Cemetery. An area of ground in which dead bodies are buried. For example, his father is buried in the cemetery on the hill. Pharmacy. Pharmacy. A shop or part of a shop in which medicines are prepared and sold. For example, I work in a pharmacy. Okay, thank you very much for your time and consideration. Please subscribe and follow us to improve your vocabulary easily. See you soon.